Hey everybody, quick tutorial today on how to emphasize the upper harmonics of the bass line and make the bass line more punchy and stand out in the track. There are really no rules, and I think there's a common thing about putting a saturator on the bass line and emphasizing the upper harmonics, and that is true, but I think you have to play around with it a bit to see how it actually fits with the track. I'm just gonna play a quick snippet of the track I'm working on right now, which is a cover of the Weeknd's Take My Breath. And it's made in kind of a tech house genre. The vocal is my vocal, and you can see how you can make your own vocals with AI using Audimee in one of my other videos. I think there are no perfect bass lines, but there are bass lines that fit well with the track around it. And this is just one approach to how you can mix your bass. So I'm gonna show the effects I've put on the bass track afterwards. I'm just gonna play the snippet first.
Ooh, it's like a dream. What she feels with me, she likes to be on the edge. Her fantasy is a game with me. That's like the lead. Baby says, take my breath. Take my breath.
So these are the basses that are working here. It's just the sub bass with a lot of distortion here. I know people might say never put distortion on a sub bass because the lowest frequencies on a bass line shouldn't be messed with, but do what you want, that sounds good. Now I have this other bass also here that just kind of is, it just emphasizes the upper harmonics of the bass. Let's start with the sub bass here, where there are a lot of effects on. First of all, what's active is the Fruity Blood Overdrive, and it's a nice distortion plugin. If you have FL Studio, you can see how it sounds when I turn off everything here. And then when I turn on the Blood Overdrive. And then this EQ band here. So the ultra low frequencies are cut off, and that helps on big speakers, because otherwise you're just gonna get very low frequencies emulated. And below 30 Hz, when that is emulated on huge speakers, that is like a lot of rumble, and it can be very loud and difficult to control. I got this balance plugin also, and the fast distortion, and then another parametric EQ. And then a thing I want to highlight is this Saturn plugin, which is a bit expensive, but I think it's worth it because it's very clean sounding and it has nice distortion features. It goes from 730 Hz to 5500 Hz, and that's not any guideline, that's just where I felt that it was a good sound. So you can hear without the Saturn, it sounds like this. And with the Saturn, if you have some good headphones on, you can actually hear the difference, and it should be a little bit more gritty when I have the Saturn on. And this little difference makes a huge difference when you play it louder on bigger speakers. Now this layer of the sub bass that sound like this, it's a bit more punchy in the sound, and here's just a little reverb. The Saturn I ended up deactivating, and then both the sub bass and the extra layer of the sub bass, where there also are some blood overdrive and a compressor on. So just so you can hear how it sounds again. And while I'm playing the full track. Yeah, so that's actually all I had for this quick tutorial. I just wanted to emphasize this thing about don't be afraid to put a lot of distortion on the sub bass, even though it's gonna sound very bad sometimes. Sometimes it can actually help improve your track because it makes it more punchy, it makes it stand out more. You can always go back to your initial ideas and remove the distortion if it doesn't work. I think there is this unwritten rule that you can't have too much processing and too much distortion because it's too bad. But if it sounds good, just keep it. You don't have to abide by the rules, because if it sounds good, then that becomes the rule. Alright, that's all I have for this video. Thank you for watching. Make sure to check out my music. The link is in the description. I also offer mixing and master services if you're interested in that. And you can check out the link in the description where my website is linked. And also leave a like and comment that could help on the channel a lot. Hope you liked this tutorial. Thank you. See ya.